Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. So since I put up my video about the new Dyson Airwrap, I've had so many questions from you guys and I thought why not just come on and do a Q&A and answer all of the questions you have about the new Dyson Airwrap. So this is the new one in case you haven't seen my video. This is how it all looks in the case. And yeah, I've just had so many questions, so I've popped them all in my notes on my phone and I'm going to answer them all for you now. Obviously, if you have any more questions that I don't answer today, please feel free to leave them in the comments down below and I'll get back to you there. And don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel for more beauty videos, vlogs, fashion, everything like that. I'd love to have you back next time, so please remember to do that. And yeah, without further ado, let's get into the Q&A. So definitely my most asked question is, where and how did you get the new Dyson Airwrap? So I work in a shopping centre and there is a Dyson stand in there, and I was just walking past on my lunch break and I happened to see the navy blue case and I thought, oh my goodness, they've got the version from Christmas back in the navy blue style, and I'd only just got my old Airwrap. I'd only bought it a few weeks before. At the time I really wanted to get the navy colour, but they said, I'm so sorry, like we're not going to sell that one anymore, it was limited edition. So I got the old one. I thought, well, it's still going to do the same with my hair, it was just me wanting that colour. So anyway, I spotted it, I was like, oh, you know, I made a beeline for it, went over, and then I noticed it's slightly different, and I was speaking to the lady and she was like, yeah, it's the brand new model, we've just had it in. And I was like, oh my goodness, I didn't know there was going to be a new model out because I've only just bought the old one. And she asked, how long have you had it? Did you get it from us? I said, yeah, I've only had it literally a few weeks. And she said, well, you know, you can bring it back within 35 days. So me being me, I was like, okay, I really want this new version. So I ended up swapping my old one for the new one. It was only £30 more, so I thought it was worth it to get obviously the new technology and everything and the colour that I wanted as well originally. So yeah, that is how I got it, and they're already sold out now on the stand, I know that. And it's not online anywhere, you just can't get hold of it. And on Google looking, I think it was Vogue did an article on it, it says the official launch is summer this year, so I'm guessing it's not actually due to officially launch online and everything until later on in the year, which is so strange. I'm not sure why they got it early on the stand, but yeah, that is how I got mine. I think I just got lucky, my beady eyes spotted it and I managed to get it because it's already now sold out even there. So yeah, luck basically is what I'm gonna put it down to. Number 2, when does it officially launch in the UK? So I've just touched on this, it's saying summer this year, but what I would suggest is a lot of websites have where you can sign up to notifications. If you just type new Dyson Airwrap in, it comes up on all the retailers, Currys, John Lewis, obviously the Dyson website, QVC. So I definitely recommend just having a search around, sign up to all the notifications to be the first one to see when it comes in stock online, and hopefully that will work. And if you do have a Dyson stand local to you, then I definitely recommend checking that out as well. Maybe they do a scheme where you can leave your details. If they do get any in stock, they'll give you a call or something like that. That is what I recommend. And then number 3, what are the main differences with the old and new model? So I'm going to get a couple of the attachments out just to show you and talk you through them a little bit. I'd say there's a couple of main differences with the new model. One especially being the hairdryer attachment, which obviously looks completely different. The old one was that round shape with the hole in the middle, and this one, the actual hairdryer, is literally just this little vent. So you twist it at the top and that makes it to the hairdryer, and then the other way round makes it to the new flyaway attachment, which is again another new difference with the new model. So it basically flattens down all of your little flyaways with the air coming sort of downwards in that motion. So you can literally kind of smooth it along your whole piece of hair, and it literally just takes away any little flyaways and bits that stick out and things like that, which obviously does happen when you just use air on your hair. Well, it definitely happens on mine anyway. But this is so good at literally just reducing all of that. I hate any frizz or like too much volume in my hair, and this really helps to kind of smooth it down and give it that really sleek look. And then also obviously with the new curl barrels, you only get one for each different thickness. So this is the thicker one and the thinner one. I tend to use the thinner one for my curls just because it makes them last longer. This is the third day of me having the curls, and obviously they've gone to more of like a sort of blow dried effect rather than actual curls now, but I still really like the style, so I just kind of leave it. I don't go over it again. But yeah, the curls, literally you just twist the arrow to whichever direction, so you don't need to keep swapping the attachments for each one, because I used to section my hair. I'd have to do this side, then I'd have to take it off and put the other one on to do this side. The next section you'd have to put this one back on, and it was very annoying, like obviously time consuming. So this is much quicker, and literally it's just the same principle of looking which way the arrow goes. So if it's pointing that way, obviously it's away from your face that way. And yeah, so I love these. I love the idea. It's super easy, literally just to twist it. So yeah, that is why you only get one of each size as well. And I think when they come out, I'm going to invest in the longer barrels as well. I've got super thick hair, so the longer ones just help to be able to wrap more hair much easily. But I would say another difference with this air wrap, and I was going to come onto this with the smoothing brushes as well, so I'll just grab one of these, is that the airflow seems a lot stronger. I think they call it, hang on, I've written it down, the Coanda effect. I think I'm saying that right, which is what makes the Dyson so unique, their Coanda effect. And what they've done this time is the air comes through the whole smoothing brush, whereas this one, it really, like, even the brush like twists a little bit, and it really allows you to create more shape with the hair. And I also feel like it's more powerful, so it does really smooth it down. And with the curls, the old one, some of the hair, it would wrap around, but some of it would kind of fall off the bottom and things like that. But this one, it doesn't do that. It literally grips it all on, and it's super secure on there. So yeah, that is another main difference as well. And for me personally, the new colour, which I love, because that's obviously a permanent thing, the navy, whereas on the other one it was just a limited edition. So I think I've answered these next two questions in that section. How come it's only got one curling barrel for each size, which I explained, because you've got the twisty arrows now. And is the hairdryer as powerful as a normal blow dryer? So I thought that was an interesting question. When you look at it and you see that it's only got literally this one vent to blow the air, you think, oh, that's not going to be that powerful. But actually, like I say, because it's got that stronger airflow in this new version, it still is just as powerful. So I'd say you don't need to worry about that. Just have it on the full highest airflow setting, and then it will literally be as powerful as a normal blow dryer. And something else that I love about it is it's so lightweight, with blow dryers my arm used to get achy as I was doing all of my hair, but this one, it doesn't do that. It's so lightweight, you can literally just do it all day if you wanted to. So yeah, definitely I would say it still is as strong as a regular blow dryer. Yeah, so another question I got is, do you see a difference with the new smoothing brushes on the new model? So yes, as I was saying before, the Coanda effect is stronger on this new model of the airwrap, and you do really notice that, especially with the brushes. I think what they've done is they're going to bring out separate attachments with like smaller smoothing brushes and different kinds of brushes, so that you can really kind of model your hair to how you want it, and it'll be a lot easier to kind of style it and give it a more precise shape, because I've seen like demo videos where they sort of curl the bottoms in and things like that, and that looks amazing. So yeah, I think they have done it like that for that reason. Did yours come with the dividers in the case? And yes, mine did. I will show you. So as you can see, each little attachment has its own divided section in there. I think this person had bought the long barrels straight away, the long version, and I don't think that you get the dividers with the long edition. I think that is purely because the new lid is separate, so it's not the magnetic closure anymore, and it doesn't stay on. As you can see, it's lifted off at the moment. And I think the long barrels are just a bit too high to be able to stand upright, so I think they're having to lay them down, and because of that you don't get the dividers, if that makes sense. So just be aware of that if you wanted it all kind of divided up like that. And then you need to get the standard size of the barrels, but if you want the long ones, it won't come with the dividers, they'll just be laying down in the case. So I hope that helps with that one. And then another like super duper asked question is, can you buy the new attachments separately that will fit on the old model, and which ones do you recommend getting? So yes, I believe as soon as they bring out the new attachments, you'll be able to get them and put them onto your old model. I would recommend to do that. I'd say the ones to get, for me personally, hairdryer attachment because of the flyaway smoother. Definitely worth it just to have this, because like I say, it's so good at literally just smoothing down any little flyaways. If, like me, you also found it a faff to keep changing the curling barrels, I would also say to invest in these, because it's so much easier just to twist the direction of airflow from the top of the barrel, and it'll save you time as well, and it's just so much more efficient. And obviously then as well, in your case, you don't need to have 2 barrels for each size, you just have 1, so it makes it more streamlined as well for when you're going away and stuff like that. So yeah, they're the ones I would personally get. I'd say the others pretty much the same, because I'm not sure with the smoothing brushes, if you get the new ones, if the airflow thing will work. That might be something to research into, because I'm not 100% sure, because obviously the old actual Dyson part of the old model I don't think had the extra kind of airflow technology in it. So that would be something to bear in mind. The next question was about my personal styling with the Dyson. So one thing was, do you dry your hair completely before using the curling barrels? And I used to, but not anymore. Now I leave it slightly damp and then do the curls, and it dries as the curl. That just helps them to last longer. Like I say, I'm on my 3rd day with this hair, so it's not as curly now, but it's still got that kind of blow dried effect, which I like. So I literally just comb it through and it's done. And sometimes I'll restyle just my bangs with the wider curl attachment, and yeah, that is all I then have to do. So I definitely say just kind of give it a light blow dry, maybe go over with the smoother at the top, the flyaway attachment, and then curl it damp, and that's definitely helped the curls to last really long. And someone else has asked, which products do you use with it to maintain your hair and help the curls to last. So the main ones I use are these two Olaplex products, which is the Olaplex Bonding Oil and the Olaplex Bond Smoother. That's just to keep it, like I say, I like that sleek smooth effect with my hair, so that's just to keep it like that. And obviously this has your heat protectant in as well, so that just helps to protect your hair and keep it nice and healthy. I also like to use the Way Wave Spray. This is really good at giving it just a little bit of texture when you first washed it, just to help it keep the curl and hold it in place. So I definitely recommend getting something like this. But yeah, those are the main hair products I use, and I wash my hair with either Way shampoo and conditioner or Olaplex shampoo and conditioner as well. So I stick to those brands really, as they are my favourite ones at the moment. And yeah, like I say, my curls last really well. This is the 3rd day. 4th day that it probably will kind of drop a little bit, but I don't mind it, how it looks, and I tend to only wash it every kind of 5 days or so, just to kind of keep it looking nice and shiny. Is the Dyson worth the money? So in my opinion, 100% yes. It's literally changed the way that I style my hair and how I kind of see my hair as well, because in the past I literally used to just straighten my hair every single day. I wanted it straight, smooth, sleek, and that was all I was happy with. But I feel like it's so much healthier now. It's got a real bounce to it. It feels super thick and shiny, and I don't have as many little like broken away pieces like I used to. So when I straightened it, you could really see little flyaways and things like that, and I'm sure that was from the heat like constantly being on my hair. The Dyson is created so that it doesn't use as much heat. It uses as little heat as possible, but still enough to style the hair. So I would say for that reason alone, for keeping your hair nice and healthy, it is worth it for that, for me personally. The other main reason I would say is that it's literally the only thing that I have to bring with me now if I'm traveling. I only bring the Dyson. I don't need to bring a hairdryer, straighteners and a separate curler as well. It's all in one. If I did want it more straight still, then I can still use it for that. I just blow dry it and just use the smoothing brush and the new flyaway attachment, and it's super straight and smooth just like that, which no other like hairdryer and hairbrush used to be able to do that for me. I used to have to use a straightener as well because my hair's really thick. So in my opinion, yes, I know it is a lot of money, but I would say it definitely is worth it. It's such an investment for your hair and your styling routine and everything like that. So yeah, and obviously you've got a 2-year guarantee as well if you buy with Dyson, so if anything goes wrong in those times, they will sort it out for you. And obviously it's something you're gonna have hopefully for life. So yeah, I would say definitely worth the money, definitely worth investing in. And yeah, the last question was, if I have the old model, do I need to get the new one? And I would say no. I would say, as they're going to sell the attachments separately, they're going to fit on your old model, just get those attachments that I mentioned earlier. You don't need to buy the whole new model. No, it's tempting because obviously the new ones, I don't know if they're going to bring them out in the same kind of pink colour. I think they are. So if you want it to match your old model, then I would stick to like that colour. But yeah, if you have the old one, I'd just say to get the new attachments that I mentioned earlier, because I think that's all you need to do really. But if you don't have a Dyson already, I definitely recommend picking up the new model because it is amazing. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed that Q&A. I've really enjoyed chatting to you about the Dyson. I really love it. And I love the hype around this new model. It is amazing. So yeah, remember to like and subscribe, and also go and follow me on Instagram. My Instagram is It's Paris Chandler, and my TikTok as well is Paris Chandler X. So go and follow me on there too. I do lots of little Dyson videos on there. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time in my next video. Bye!